Hello, Dylan here, and I just want to do a video about some fairy tale news that has come out this week. Now, the first one is what everyone is talking about, and that is the fairy tale RPG that is coming in 2020. And I'm really happy that one, it is supervised by the original author Hiro Mashima, and it's also being released on PS4, Nintendo Switch, and PC. And considering how big of a fan of Fairy Tail I am, I am tempted to get all three just because of how much of a fan I am. But there is some downside that happened with this announcement. Is people who are fans or stan Fairy Tail are getting hate on Twitter and death threats on Twitter, and that's just, why can't they just let people enjoy things? I get that they're mad that they didn't get their anime to be a game, but don't attack the people who did get a game. Like, that shows the negative side of your own fandom, where our fandom did nothing wrong. Like, what the heck? Anyway, after that announcement, and I forgot when this was announced, sometime like maybe on Wednesday, maybe yesterday, or sometime yesterday or the day before. Tuesday or Wednesday this was announced. The Hiro manga, which is a combo project that includes Eden Zero, Fairy Tail, and Rave, that Hiro Mashima is now working on for the weekly Shonen magazine's 60th anniversary. So that starts in October. I'm very excited for that. I have not read Rave. I've seen some episodes of Rave. I have read a little bit of Rave. I've seen a little bit of Rave. But of course, combining all of it together, I might have to go and start reading Rave. Reading Rave now. So I know I know the concept for Rave. I already know the concept for Rave. And the biggest thing about this is that Eden Zero will not be slowing down, because even though he's working on this, plus supervising the Fairy Tail game at the same time. And not only that, but the Fairy Tail sequel, Fairy Tail 100-Year Quest, is now going to be weekly. Just even though he isn't actually drawing most of it himself, he is still the one that is working on the story and like the layout of all of it. And I mean, praise Hiro Mashima that he does not break down doing all of this for us. Because I don't want to see someone like him break down whenever he has all this work he's doing of supervising a game, creating this combo hero manga project for the Shonen Magazine anniversary, but he's also still working on Eden Zero and Fairy Tail 100-Year Quest, all at the same time. Well, not at the exact same time, but all throughout, constantly working on all of this. I really hope he doesn't like burn out like YouTubers do, and they're involved in too much stuff and they get burned out. I just hope it does not happen to him in this sense, because Fairy Tail has been one of my all-time favorites, because it's one of the anime and manga that's kind of defined my high school, like later high school life, because I think I didn't start watching anime until I was like maybe later freshman, like late 2012 or early 2013, late 2012, like early 2012 or late 2012. So it was either freshman or sophomore whenever I started officially watching anime. But what really got me, and I'll be honest, I kind of avoided Fairy Tail because of the name, actually. Because I was like, that seemed like a childish name. But then when I started it, that all that just went out the window. Because I was seeing like a bunch of gifs of like Natsu and a bunch of pictures of all these characters, and I'm just like, okay, I'll try and check it out. And it kind of sucked me in, and now I can't escape from Fairy Tail. I have a Fairy Tail final season thing here that Funimation sent about like, hey, come subscribe to our stuff. On the back it has a big old thing of the poster of the Fairy Tail final season. So I just hung that up as like because it looks pretty awesome. And that's pretty much all the big news that happened. But it's a big lots of big news for Fairy Tail. Also, the fact that Ethnologia is finally getting a backstory in the anime. I don't know whether it's in the anime or if it's gonna be like an OVA or a movie, or I don't know if it. I feel like it's gonna be like in like one episode in the anime that explains Ethnologia's backstory, because Hiro Mashima himself said he wanted to do a backstory for Ethnologia, but he couldn't because of the way the manga is focused on Fairy Tail and all the characters in Fairy Tail. The only exception being Fairy Tail Zero, which, again, that kind of still focused on Fairy Tail, but that was on how it started, how the guild started. So, anyway, that's all the news for Fairy Tail, and I'm just so excited for the game. It looks so freaking good, and is a great is a great option for anime RPG game, because Fairy Tail has all these characters and all these types of magic already, and it has all these miscellaneous characters that can be like the level grinding kind of thing, if that's even going to be a part of the game. I don't know. And I'm just really excited for it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see. This was just like a one-off video I wanted to do. So, bye.